Everyone is talking about AI agents, and people are already started using them basically to handle the boring and repetitive tasks in their business or personal life. But the truth is, only 0.3% of the world is actually using them. Most people hear the word Claude Code and think maybe it is for the developers or programmer, not me. And it is clearly not. Claude Code is one of the most powerful AI agent tool out there right now. It can basically help you automate your reports, admin work, data tasks, or even all of it. And in this video, I'm going to show you the 3 simple ways to set it up even if you have never touched the code in your life. Let's get into it. Alright, so I'm in my screen. So before explaining you how to install the Claude Code, I want to explain the simple concept about Chatbot and AI agent. Let me walk you what's the difference between Chatbot and AI agent. So anytime you go to the website like Claude.ai or ChatGPT and you ask something and it replies you back, and the conversation goes back and forth, that is what we call chatbot. It is a user interface where you can just chat and AI will reply you back and you do a bunch of things. But it has some limitation. It cannot do the tasks on your behalf. Let's say if you have to send message for someone and you say, hey, can you send this message on Slack? It will say, hey, I cannot do it. So what user have to do is user have to copy this and user do the tasks. And that's the limitation of chatbot. Chatbot is basically the LLM. LLM stands for large language model and it is just a brain. We can call it like AI brain. However, AI agent is also LLM plus extension. And for the Claude specific, they name it something called code assistance. Code assistance. So you can think of like brain along with the hands. So now, whenever you ask something, it will reply you same thing. But if at the moment you say like, hey, can you do this for me? Do the web search or like write it or edit this file, it will do it. But for it to do it, you need to give it to access to the tools. If you want it to send the, hey, can you send this message to Slack? You have to like authenticate from MCP or basically the connector. And this is a simple explanation of difference between chatbot and AI agents. So now you understand this. Let me show you how to install it. So right now there is a 3 way to set up the Claude Code, and 3 ways is like depending on your level, you can install it. If you have used the code before, you can use the Antigravity or VS Code. But if you have never used the code before, the simple way is to use the Claude Desktop. Basically, you download the Claude Desktop app, and then that's it. You don't need to do anything. However, you just need to like sign up for their paid plan. They have like $20, $100, and $200 plan, depending on how heavy you are going to use it. Just get the plan, and that's pretty much it. And the plan, if you are beginner, just go with the $20 a month. I personally use like $100 a month, but if you're a beginner, just start with $20 a month. And once you know like, okay, you are getting limit, you can basically extend the version of it. Another one is Antigravity IDE. The reason I'm recording this video now is because recently Antigravity have updated from Antigravity to Antigravity 2.0. And now to connect Claude Code, you have to download this IDE. And many people are getting frustrated by that. So that's why I'm recording this video now. And the last option is VS Code. The difference between Antigravity and VS Code, it is pretty much similar. Integrated development environment. This is what IDE is called. And one of them is from Google and another one is from Microsoft. And people prefer, if you're a coder or programmer or developers, they prefer this because they have more than 50,000 extensions. However, Antigravity is good if you are just starting out for like agentic workflow. And now let me show you the actual use case of Claude Code. So Claude Code have like bunch of skill. Skill is basically the procedural like SOP documents that Claude need to execute, and it is in a very specific way or steps or order of operation. So basically what you want to do it, just explain it and it will create you the skill. This is the bunch of skill. I use it on my day-to-day life. And once you make the skill, you can basically use it from the Claude Code. So yeah, let me show you the first step how to download the Claude Code from the desktop. Simply head over to this sites. Just go claude.com/download or just search like Claude and it will give you the download option. And the plan you pay is the $20, is the same one for the chatbot, Claude Cowork, and Claude Code. It will use the same plan. So you don't need to download or install like any additional plans on top of it. The moment you pay like $20 plan or $100 or $200, that's it. You can basically access from there. So depending on the device you are, basically download it for there. Once you download, simply log in the account you have the subscription with. And from there, you'll go into something like this. Let me explain you what are each specific term. So one of them is chat, basically the chatbot I explained before. Claude Cowork. So this is a new, they have these things called Cowork, where you can basically connect a bunch of the platform and it can do the work on your behalf. And how you connect is they have something called MCP and connector. So once you connect it and let's say you say, hey, can you send this Slack message to this person? It will search up your credential and it will send it to you. And they even have this live artifact. Artifact is basically the web version or minimal app. You can build it inside here. And you can share it to your teams or even publish it to basically use it. And this gets limited when you have like bunch of tasks, or let's say once your file getting like compiling more and more, it will be more more heavier and it will be like useless. So that's when people just move to the Claude Code. Claude Code is just, you just make bunch of skill, and once you have it, you can do like way more heavier tasks here. But the thing is, you have to be in a specific workspace. So if your workspace get heavy, it will lose like bunch of context. So that's where the Claude Code app or like Antigravity or VS Code come in. So once you go here, code, simply go over here and let me show you the new one. So you go to the new session. I have already given the access to my folder. This folder is in local to my desktop. So what you need to do is click it, open folder, and create a new folder. Basically name anything you want to name it. Once you create it, you can put bunch of files. If you want to work in a specific PDF, text format, or let's say Excel sheets, anything you want to work it, just make a folder and then put bunch of this file there and say, hey, you can basically talk from here. Like, hey, I have this folder inside this. Can you have a look? And if you have any specific thing to do, like, hey, can you edit this? You can do all of it. Just to show you example, it is already connected. I say, hey, how are you? Now the LLM will ask me like just greet me from the back and forth. See this? So this is just a LLM. So this is how you set up the first using the Claude Code. So step number two. You can just use this Antigravity IDE. Simply come over here, and when you download this Antigravity IDE, they have these two options. So Antigravity 2.0, this is where we used to get like Claude Code before, but now they have updated it, due to which like many people getting frustrated, like they cannot see the Claude Code or inside here. So for this, you have to download this specific called Antigravity IDE. Basically download it, same concept. Once you download it, just open it and it will look something like this. The moment you come here, it will have this AI agent or something like this. This is the anti-gravity version. So if you have anti-gravity plan, you can use this, but they will split into a bunch of this other model, due to which like you cannot get the best model. So if you want to use the best model, you simply download it, anti-gravity, and then come over here, extension. Once you come over there, extension, you just go Claude, just write Claude and see this. You will see like how many downloads, 18 million downloads. So this is the one you need to download, Claude Code for VS Code. Download it. Once you install it, simply here, you have to open the folder. For this example, I'm using again example workspace. I'm already inside this example workspace. And once you are here, you simply cancel this one and double click somewhere in the middle, and you will see this. See this? This is a Claude Code. Come over here and basically do this /login. If you are logging for the first time, /login, and it will ask you to basically log into their subscription. There's a two way you can use it. You can either pay the subscription or you can either use it via API. Just click it here and there will be the instruction how to install it. And yeah, once you install it, see this, open. Once you open it, it will ask you basically to authorize. Click the authorize and that's it. So now you can basically say, hi, how are you? And it is same. Now this is the LLM with the Claude Code. See this? So now you can even change, if you go here and model, you can even switch the model. So as of now, the best model is the Opus 4. So just select this and then you're good to go from here. So now the next part, VS Code by Microsoft. Simply go over here and then download this VS Code. Depending on your like device, download it. Just go to the Visual Code Studio and then download it. So once you download it, you just open it and then you have to create an account. And once you create an account, you will be inside this VS Code. And if you see on the left side, you will see a bunch of tabs. Just click this one. This is what we call extension. And then similarly search Claude. Wait for it. See this? This is the verified one. Just click it and then basically install it. Once you install it, same thing. You just open the folder. For same example, I'm using this example workspace. Right now, I don't have anything over here. But once you come here, you just install it and double click somewhere in the middle. And then it will show something like this. So this orange one. Click it and same. If you're logging for the first time, just /login and it will ask you to like authenticate. Once you authenticate, it will be like same here. Hi, how are you? See this? Since it have access to my account, it knows my name and that's how it is replying us back. And same concept. If you want to change anything, change the file or model. And if you want to add any of this file, just open this directly into the Finder and then add bunch of file and you are good to go. Now you know how to install the Claude Code. Let me show you what are the skills I use on my day-to-day life and how I'm using it. So if you see here, this is a bunch of skill. There is like Google Inbox, Google Level, like Inbox Cleaner, LinkedIn Response, or like a bunch of the tasks. I do it regularly. And whatever I do it on the regular manner, I'll just explain it. Hey, this is how I do it on the plain English. And it will say, okay, here is how we can automate it. It will ask you a bunch of the credential. Once you connect it, you can do a bunch of tasks. For this specific, let me read one of the skill, any one of it, so that you know like how it looks behind the scenes. Let's say create proposal. If I open this is what we call markdown format. Markdown format is basically the instruction for AI, and all of this we're basically chatting over here. So what I said is, hey, I want to build this workflow, and then it will build basically the workflow here. See this? See this? It will say what are the tools you have access to. It will say like what to do it. And based on this, the AI agent will go over there and perform the tasks on your behalf. And when you create a skill, you can always allow what are the tools you want it to read, like do it. For me, for this task, I need to give it to read it, write it, change the files, kind of things. So that's why I give it read and write and bunch of other things. But if you want to do it, only read it, you can specifically say, hey, I just want you to read it. So can you build this skill only that can read it? And that's it. It can do it pretty much from there. Let me show you one of the use case. I'm using it for the YouTube video itself. So anytime I have to make a video, this thumbnail, right? Whenever you have to hire the thumbnail on the Upwork or the Fiverr, they will charge you like $20, $50 per thumbnail. And when you are like solo or lean team, it might get expensive. And now with the tools getting like better and better, you can always do it. One of the simple workflow I have built this to basically replicate this thumbnail based on my image. And for this, Nano Banana Pro was better. But now ChatGPT have introduced like image gen model too. So I'm using it basically to replicate this thumbnail. So I can basically upload this picture and then it will create it for me all via like Claude Code. So if you see here, that's the exact thumbnail I have asked it. Hey, can you make this thumbnail for me? If you see here, I will show you the skill as well. So it will read like this. Generate a thumbnail by swapping this bunch of it. So one will be in the plain English that user can read it. And another one will be in the Python file or any file format, that code format that it can execute. And you don't need to get worried about like when you see this, you don't need to know what's happening behind it. As long as you can communicate and see like what is exactly doing, that's more than enough. And this in a nutshell is how you set up an AI agent using Claude Code. From here, you can basically start it and start getting your first AI agent or agentic workflow. Just give it a go. I really enjoyed putting this together for you. And if you like this, feel free to like and comment down below. And hope you have a lovely rest of the day and catch you soon in the next video. Bye.